I can hear the clanking of the guard's armor from here. We'd better keep away from them if we want to keep a low profile.
Elise, I'm happy to see you're doing well.
Saphir, I thought you were still traveling halfway across the world. It's a pleasure to see you again. But you didn't come alone. Who are your friends?
We met in Euxantis and we discovered we had common interests. But that's a long story for another time. Allow me to introduce you to Elise, a logician of Alima, a great mathematician and longtime friend.
Pleased to meet you.
As am I. I'm very happy to meet you. Saphir's friends are my friends too. She was my mentor, and I owe everything to her. Please, let me also introduce my associates. Can, one of the city's leading pathologists and anatomists.
Nice to meet you.
And this is Bilgin, one of our most brilliant philosophers.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
But you must have come here for a reason. What can we do for you?
We'll leave you to your research.
Goodbye. Please feel free to come back anytime you need help.
I think this Alcible is wounded, and he still seems panicked. We should try to approach him quietly, to find out what upset him. I hear guards coming this way. We should avoid them. I don't like the idea of fighting them when they're just doing their job. I suggest borrowing a doctor's suit to be more inconspicuous.
Hey, is anyone there?
Hello? Do you live in this village?
Well, obviously I live here. Where else should I live?
I'd like to ask you a few questions about the beast attacks that occurred some time ago.
It was the worst day of my life, and probably the worst day for everyone here. But what's it to an islander? Does the beast have something to do with you? You go ahead, ask your questions. But this all seems a bit fishy to me.
Do you know where the creature went after the attack?
Why are you all so desperate to find this monster? Isn't all the death and damage it's done enough? Do you want more? I'll tell you what I told those scholars. I don't know where it went. I didn't see anything.
Scholars?
Some fellows from the city who are asking the same questions as you. They may think they're clever, but they're idiots if you ask me. Looking for that thing means running the risk of it coming back here. And we've had enough of that, thank you very much.
We shall leave now. Thank you for your welcome.
That's it. Goodbye.
Good day. Do you live in this village?
Yes, I've lived here all my life. Why?
Were you present during the attack of that giant creature a while back?
Unfortunately, yes. It was horrible. I still have nightmares about it.
Can you tell us what you saw? Do you know what happened to the creature?
Honestly, I'd rather not have to think back to that day. Everything was so confusing. It was dreadful. I remember I was fixing my damaged nets when I heard the first screams. Ooh, and that terrible roaring. I was so terrified that I crawled under my boat, which is probably what saved me. I peeked out every now and then, horrified by what I was hearing. I saw the monster knock some of my friends down with a single swipe, as it chased after a man who jumped into a boat. When it didn't see any more movement, it headed southeast and even knocked down the arch there. Oh, it took us weeks to rebuild it and put the village back in order. And we're still mourning our dead.
I'm very sorry for your loss. Thank you for sharing your story with us. We will take our leave. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Look, it's clear that a very large creature has been here. This is our Guardian's trail.
To the best.
The poor bastard who set up this camp had no luck at all. He was right in that monster's path. We should go and have a look. Perhaps we'll find something useful.
My saviors have returned. What brings you here?
We're looking for a giant creature that came this way a while ago. Did you see it?
I pride myself on having excellent eyesight, despite the occasional bout of absent-mindedness. That beast was enormous. It would have been hard to miss.
Could you tell us which way it went?
It went right by my camp, and I admit I found it very impressive, if a little frightening. Nature can sometimes produce beauty, and other times horror, which is unfortunately much less inspiring for my art. I was afraid, so I hid in the bushes. It continued eastwards, towards the old quarry, I think.
We've been there before. That's where the fisherman who led us to the refuge was being held.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
We are missing something to make this work. We are missing something to make this work. These are definitely the Guardian's tracks. But I don't understand what it was trying to do here. We need a key to open this door. There is no doubt that the Guardian was here. but it was attacked and apparently captured by Kurnaz's men. If the letters on those corpses are anything to go by.
The orders they were carrying said to bring it to a hidden cave not far from the orchard to the west. We should go there and find the entrance, because I have to admit that their interest in this creature concerns me.
We are missing something to make this work.
What is it?
I must leave you.
See you later.
Stop! This orchard has been requisitioned. No one may enter. You better get back to the village or wherever you came from.
Could we perhaps offer you something to look the other way for a minute?
You think you're funny or something? We've got orders. No one is to enter this orchard. Now beat it.
My friends, I'm afraid these guards have left us no choice. We must either force our way in, or try a stealthy approach.
I see. I guess we'll be leaving then.
And don't come back! You again? I thought I had made myself clear. You may not pass.
I'm sorry, but we have to get through.
Guards! We're under attack!
Let's show them what we're made of!
doesn't bode well. It must be important for them to go to the trouble of guarding the place like this.
Here's the Guardian. What's left of it, at least.
They decapitated it and put it...
I can't do it. I don't see how we could use this. This document doesn't say anything useful. I can't do anything with this. I don't see how we could use this. There. You're free.
Thank you. I thought we were going to die trapped in that cave.
Wait a minute. I know who you are. You turned up at the camp the day before the Alliance attacked.
We did. And we were there when Laden bound herself to the land and turned herself into a guardian.
I remember that. You even tried to fight her to hold her back. You were very brave, but the soldiers captured us while you were leading her away. Since then, they've done nothing but mistreat us and interrogate us to try to understand what happened.
They even tortured Adenegad. She eventually broke and told them about the bonding ritual. After more experiments, they took her away with them. We don't know what happened to her after that.
That's awful. Thank you for telling us. Now you should get to safety. Don't stay here.
I know a place we can hide. Before we joined Laden and the others, I had found a cave further north. You have our heartfelt gratitude for freeing us. May the earth carry you always.
I don't believe it. Rather than being terrified or frightened by the transformation they experienced, they just saw it as a weapon of war. And now they want to force our people to perform the ritual again so they can use it against their enemies. And of course, my people will be blamed for this.
And if these documents are to be believed, they're planning on conducting their little experiment on congregation land. The Dutan Empire could turn against us, holding us responsible. We have to stop Kurnaz and his scientists. We must inform the Imperial Embassy in Peren. This way they will be warned, and perhaps we can prevent this monstrous act from taking place.
made of?
My armor is ruined. This armor is useless now.
stupid merchant. Who do you take yourself for? Do you really think yourself irreplaceable? Dozens of poor souls are ready to take your job.
I am truly sorry. It won't happen again. I give you my word. Gentlemen, I beg of you, there is no need to resort to violence. I would never dare to try to...
Shut up, merchant. Consider yourself lucky that the warehouse is still standing. What made you think you could trick us?
Baran, is everything all right?
Stay out of this! Move along! The warehouse is closed! Wait! That islander's face is familiar to me. Where have I seen it?
I don't think I've seen you before.
You must certainly be mistaken. This young man arrived with me by boat this very day. There is no way you could possibly have met him before.
Very well. Move along.
It seems that Baran got your message, and that he will be careful to be more diligent in the future.
And just who are you? His bodyguards or something?
We are simply his friends, come to speak with him. But if you insist on threatening him in this manner, I will not hesitate to report your attitude to one of the city's logicians.
Since Mr. Baran has friends in high places, we will leave him be. But I hope he remembers what we talked about. And that he will demonstrate initiative in repaying his debts.
Yes, of course. Goes without saying. Don't worry, you'll be more than satisfied with my next delivery.
I hope so. And don't dally. I wouldn't want it to be thought that we're being patient with someone intent on double-crossing us.
Ah, you've come in the nick of time. I thought they were going to kill me. Thank you, Safia. And your friends as well. I don't know what they would have done to me if you hadn't come.
Please, it's nothing. What did those soldiers want?
I was supposed to deliver something to them, but I got my orders mixed up and they didn't receive what they were expecting. They apparently thought I was trying to pull one over on them. But you didn't come to hear me complain. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for your cousin. I know it's been years, but I was hoping to see him again.
My cousin? Haven't you heard? He's left for Tir-Fradee. He wanted to follow in your footsteps. To see the world with his own two eyes. Frankly, he's not cut out for it if you ask me, but he went anyway. Come to think of it, before he departed Alima, he left me something for you.
Really? What is it?
Oh, I haven't opened it. I think it was his latest research. It was very important to him anyway. I didn't keep it here. As you can see, just anyone can waltz right into this warehouse, and I was afraid it would fall into the wrong hands. I had it taken to my other warehouse in Esquiara. You can go and pick it up there. I'll send a bird to let the person in charge know you're coming.
Thank you, Baran. We'll do just that. And be careful. Those soldiers didn't seem to be joking around.
Your friend Baran seems to have a difficult relationship with these soldiers.
Indeed. I admit I don't much like the idea of him trading with imperialists. But I suppose business is business.
Those quick, noisy footsteps are typical of the guard. I think we'd be better off avoiding it.
Show them what we're made of!
My armor is ruined.
My armor is broken!
You require treatment. You're wounded.
May the Enlightened be with me. They sense that my hour is near.
We've lost one of ours! How long have you known Baran?
Far too long. As I said, I went to school with his cousin. Baran wasn't interested in science. He was destined to take over the family business. But we did spend time together. As a boy, he was charming and amusing. If I remember correctly, Baran's family warehouse in Espiara is...
I have a bad feeling about this.
And show them what we made of!
This armor is useless now!
My armor is broken!
I'm wounded! Someone heal me!
What orders?
We were hired to kill you and the other Continentals when you got here. We were also ordered to capture any islanders who were with you.
We were sent straight into a trap. Is there even a package for you here?
I don't know anything about that. If there is, we weren't told about it.
I can't believe this. Let's spare their lives, please. They're nothing more than lackeys.
If we allow them to walk away, they'll run right back to their master, and all advantage of surprise will be lost.
Tell us who gave you your orders, and choose your words carefully. Your life hangs by a thread.
It was a merchant. Baran.
Of course it was. After the attack, I suspected as much, but I can't believe he'd do such a thing.
Why did he want to capture us?
For a client, I think. But he didn't give us a name.
So, he's got himself mixed up in the slave trade. The Baran I knew would never stoop so low.
Go on. Get out of here. I hope never to see you again.
Thank you for your mercy.
Whatever could have possessed Baran to make him try to kill us and capture you, he will have to answer for this. Explain to us what this is all about. Let's return to Alima. Do you agree?
Let's go.
These are the arid shores of Tainea. Perfect timing. I've been meaning to talk to you. Alma told me she'd finished translating my mother's logbook. I don't have all the details. Unfortunately, our message was short. But she told me that the reason my mother, Estrella, died in that storm was because she'd lost the will to live. It was after she had to sink a ship on my father's orders, just off the coast, not far from Esquiara.
I'm sorry, Alvida. That must be very difficult to hear.
Yes. It breaks my heart to think that my mother killed herself. But it has strengthened my resolve. I want to understand. I want to know why my father gave such a senseless order. I want to know everything that happened. Knots are not pirates. Our ships are armed, but they're armed to fight back in the event of an attack. There had to be something aboard that ship to justify sinking it. Maybe something dangerous for the Guild. I'd like to go back to Esquiara to try to track down that ship. And I'd like you to come with me.
Sadly, as you can see, I'm pretty busy at the moment. We can go some other time.
Yes, no problem. A few days won't change anything.
I won't bother you any longer.
Don't worry. It's always a pleasure talking to you. Here's the coast. We'll finally be able to set foot on land. These are the arid shores.
Let's dress like workers. No one will pay any attention to us.
Who goes there?
Let's show them what we're made of!
Those ranks we need to hold in the name of those fallen.
My armor is ruined.
bit of luck. May the enlightened grant us strength!
This must be Baran's office. The answers we're looking for must be in there. I think we have learned everything that there is to learn here. We should exit the area before running into even more trouble.
We haven't searched everywhere. There might still be something to discover within this warehouse.
Intruders! Watch out!
Show them what we're made of!
I don't know much about this, but these objects look like ritual artifacts to me. They must have looted everywhere.
We are missing something to make this work.
I understand your desire to discover the full extent of Baran's baseness, but we're here to look for answers. I doubt they'll be found in all this mess, and we're risking a lot if we overstay our hard-fought welcome.
I heard something.
Let's show them what we're made of! Baron is exploiting his cousin's trip to our island to expand both his fortune and network. It's my people who are paying the price.
I remember how Baran could be full of himself when I was involved with his cousin. But I would never have thought him capable of this.
Has this association been going on for a long time?
Kurnaz has only just begun to gain weight politically. But they could have known each other previously. Kurnaz has always been a man willing to do anything to get what he wants. He might well have encouraged Baran's cousin to take up an enterprise that promised him a profitable outcome. But the man I once loved would never have agreed to any of that. He was a man of knowledge, a kind person with empathy for others. We were even betrothed for a while, and it goes without saying that I would never have accepted a proposal from someone corrupt. No. Kurnaz must have tricked him, promising to finance his expedition without speaking of the horrible services he would be forced to provide in return.
Your former fiancé could have found an alternative source of financing.
Of course. That's the main reason I'm convinced that he was misled. That letter broke my heart. We parted as friends, separating because our visions on life and science differed too greatly. I find it hard to believe that he would have fallen into such commerce. But believe me, if we go to Tir-Fredi and our paths cross, I will demand he makes amends for his actions. The fact he used ties with your people to better exploit you makes me see red.
We shall see when the time comes. First, we need to get to Tir-Fredi.
That's true. Forgive me. I know this is a painful subject. I feel so foolish to have believed that we could have found help from this friend. We might think we've accumulated all the wisdom of the world, seen it all, grasped human nature. It's still so easy to find oneself surprised. Or should I say, disappointed. I thank you for standing beside me during this sordid affair, and to have opened my eyes. Let's leave now.
I can hear the clanking of the guards' armor from here. We'd better keep away from them if we want to keep a low profile.